We put together a solid game, starting pitching, bullpen, and two-run homer, big swing of the bat by Howard. And let's say Garcia's two strikeouts, especially one to Machado after the error, was very key, maybe the play of the game. But he stepped up there, left the man on third base, 2 Ks, and that was huge.
Was Sean okay, or you just, after it was 5 and 80 pitches, you just wanted to get into the bullpen?
Well, 80 pitches. His most has been about 95 to 98. Third time through the lineup, and also, with the offense, we're a double and a single away from a run right there. So it was an opportunity to take a chance also on the offensive side of things. But he was Sean was very good. I thought his curveball was the effective pitch. Changed speeds on it, and really kept him honest with good breaking stuff.
Does it feel like a weight's been lifted off everybody's shoulders a little bit here?
Yeah, you know what? Took a game like this, everybody participation and all parts of the game, and also scratching out the win. Some weight's been lifted, and we can build on this win.
Ryne, I know it worked out today because he hit a home run, but with a man on third and a shift on, the Orioles are basically giving you a run if Ryan Howard just pushes one down the third base line. Has he worked on that at all?
I haven't seen him work on that. No. I was glad that he did hit the ball at the ballpark, though.
But is that in that situation?
We'll take the 2 runs right there since he gave us 2.
And it worked out. But is that a situation where you would even think about it, or you don't think it because he's Ryan Howard and that's not what he does?
That's that's an individual player thing, and it takes some practice. It takes some maybe in Rhino's case a little bit of nerve to try something like that. So the fact that he has not tried it, I think, is probably the biggest thing holding him back from trying it.
What happened with Hamels? I mean, when did the hamstring kind of pop up, if you will?
It was after he threw a side, and then it was like a workout after he threw the side, and it really didn't appear until the very next day.
Are you concerned about it? That could be long term.
He didn't feel like it was a long-term thing. The fact that it showed up 24 hours later was, and he said somewhat minimal.
Do you anticipate him missing just one start, or could this lead to a DL stint?
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that and make a decision there, because we have another starter that needs to start on not only on Friday but on Sunday. So we'll have to discuss that and get that straightened out on exactly what to do with Cole.
Did he want to be cautious, or was this mutual, or you guys' choice?
It was mutual.
Norris hadn't thrown too many pitches in the first 5 or 6 innings. Did you want your guys to be a little more selective, or were they over aggressive?
He was firing strikes. He was working ahead in the count with fastball, and he also had a pretty good breaking pitch. So when a guy's pounding the zone like that, you're gonna see some action early on in the count. So that was he had a good live fastball to him, and when he was ahead in the count, he expanded with that. So some of the earlier strikes were good pitches to attack.
Diekman struggled against the lefties when he was here before, and did a pretty good job on him today. Did you notice a difference?
Yeah, I thought Diekman threw the ball real well. He came inside on left-handers. He was around the zone and looked like he really controlled the baseball with his fastball and his slider where he wanted it. He looked very good. It was good to see the 1-2-3 inning.
Papelbon hasn't had a ton of opportunities here, obviously. I mean, the last 4 or 5 weeks, and yet he's been effective every time you put him out there. Why is he able to kind of stay sharp, even though the workload isn't necessarily what a a closer would see, normally.
Pap's a professional. He's prepared about as good as anybody. He will do some. Take some off of the mound just to stay sharp. But he just knows what he's doing. He knows what his job is. He knows how to prepare. When he has some downtime, he does what he has to do to be sharp. So he you know what, he's an exception as far as that goes, and thought he was very good today after some rest.
How big were the 2 strikeouts after chases there, just from the standpoint of you didn't get into another one of those here we go again situations?
That was game saving. That was probably the moment of the game as far as keeping the momentum on our side. Garcia was really had good stuff in that situation, and Machado just has to put the ball in play. So to get a strikeout there, and to follow with the out is big.
When was that Hamels side session?
When was it?
You said it popped up after his side session. Was it yesterday?
I get the days mixed up here. It was Tuesday. Yep.
Are you any closer to knowing who's pitching Sunday?
We're going to talk about it. Yeah, we're getting closer. Yes.
But you haven't picked somebody.
No.
And is there a chance that Hamels realistically could just miss one start in your mind?
We still have to talk about that too. So that's a possibility.
Is it an error on the side of caution thing, maybe with Amos, in a way? Could it be? Could you be more cautious with him than maybe just?
Well, we'll have to talk about that, and he'll participate in that and give us his input on that.